Peace, everybody. Welcome to Ross Recording Studios. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. An exciting day, exciting day. We are going to be doing a review playing the Trans Orange IYV guitar. We are going to be taking measurements of it. We are going to be doing the setup into how I plug it into the Positive Grid Spark 40. One of my followers wanted to hear it just with a straight SM-57 microphone plugged in, so we did that. So yeah, stick around, stay tuned. We are doing measurements. We are doing a play and review, so peace. I just washed my hair and I can't do a thing with it. Oh my God, it's getting worse. All right, coffee's done. It's time to sit. Ready to rock and roll. Try to make a G clef. So first thing, playing 70s rock and roll, you gotta have the 70s hair, right? Something like that. All right, hey everybody, peace. Welcome to Ross Recording Studios. Come on in, come on in. Gonna do the playing of the 335 copy, but first, a couple people were asking, a couple followers were asking about the IJZ 500, how it might compare the sound to it, but I thought first maybe we should take some measurements and let's check out the difference in sizes of the IJZ 300, the IJZ 500, the ILS 300 Les Paul copy, and the Trans Orange, which I don't know the model number. There are actually just too many letters on that one to even bother with. I'll look it up, but so yeah, so let's get some measurements and see how wide the body is, the depth of the body, and see, you know, where they stand next to each other in far as size, and then we'll have some stats and figures to go with. Be right back. Okay, write these numbers down. Les Paul coming in at 12 and 3/4 inches. No. 12 and 7/8. We can round it off to 13 if you'd like. 2 inches. A little bit thinner than the Les Paul at 1 and 3/4 inches. And we're looking at 14 and 3/8. Round that off to 14 and a half and 7. So the depth is the same. Oh, we're looking here at a whopping 15 and 7/8 inches. Round that up to 16 inches. Body depth is a whopping 4 inches. And the width, 17 and 3/16. The depth on this one is 3 1/4 inches, so not quite as thick, and we're looking at 15 inches. So we are using the Spark 40 practice amp, and like one of my followers was saying, I'm showing all the positive grid bias effects, and he's like, you know, I just like to plug the guitar direct into the amp, mic it with a Shure SM-57 microphone, plug it into the iPad, and call it a day. And he's right. There's nothing wrong with that. And one thing I like to do with the Spark, I'm a big Steve Howe fan, everybody knows that, is Steve Howe for the longest time had his twin reverbs on the floor, angled up. And the reason I have my Spark on the floor is the same reason. Reflection and deflection. Deflection, the sound bouncing back from the source. Something like that. Alexa, Definition of deflection for sound. Alexa, definition for the deflection sound.
Deflection is usually defined as the act
Alexa,
of
stop. Alexa, what's the definition of deflection in sound?
From soundproofplanet.com. Sound deflection is when you actually deflect the incoming sound using some type of barrier.
That's not what she said last time, but so yeah. It's like a cabinet. If I have the spark just sitting out in the open on top of a table, there's nothing to push the sound out. So if I have it on the floor, this may be crazy, but I'm thinking it's pushing more sound out. And maybe I should do a versus and try it, see if that's the correction. But yeah, you got the floor, you got the wall behind it. I've actually added insulation into this positive grid amp. At first I thought the guy that tried it first was nuts, and then I was like, you know, it sounded a little boxy, and I tried it and I liked it. So if you want it to see an improvement, you could try that. 90 degrees to the cabinet, not the center of the cone, but the lower center. According to Positive Grid, and well, this is a true fact, where you place the microphone is going to definitely change the tone of your amplifier. You could put it directly in the center of the speaker. That's probably not a great idea, but it would give a different sound. I got it on the lower cone to get the sound of the cone. And, you know, you could move it to the left to get out of the cone zone. You can place the microphone just about anywhere you'd like, and, you know, experiment with different tones. So this setup, just so you know, what we're listening to is the center of the lower cone. Why? Well, I'm not sure, kind of, you know. Same with my Polk Audios. I've experimented placing these speakers all over the place. And yeah. And just to make sure we're capturing all the sound we can, we have the blue condenser microphone placed in the center of the room. To take advantage of the acoustics of the room, and I better take that backdrop down. Actually, it doesn't really sound too bad with that, so. So yeah, we're using the blue microphone so we can make sure that we capture the ambience of the room besides the microphone speakers. So channel 1, I don't have the luxury of plugging it direct into an iPad. I've got a box of adapters and things like that. Maybe I could, but I don't know how to do that yet. So for safety's sakes, I'm going to use the FocusRite Scarlett 2i2 audio USB interface hooked into the Ableton software for recording. Channel 1 will be the Shure SM-57 direct from the amplifier, and we're going to use the blue microphone to catch the ambience of the room. And I did put in some new cool lights too when I remodeled. I see a dark stain on the ceiling. Oh my God. It's not a shadow. It's a stain. I gotta fix that. Yeah, I know everybody's saying I should have bent it first. I know. Let's see. Gotta get the right color pick here. Not the blue, not the green, no, winner. IYV trans orange guitar, Take one. Transfer into guitar. Take two. This time, excuse me, try to remember to hit the record button this time. I will leave take one at the end of the video, so we will try to do it right. And I gotta put the headphones on after the guitar. And all you guys know, all you guys and gals know, when you go to record, there's 1,000 different things that happen. You know, for example, you played the song 1,000 times, you hit the record button and you make mistakes you never even knew existed. It's like, where the hell did that come from? And you forget to do this, you forget to turn that on, so forget to comb my hair. Not that that's gonna matter. Check the tuning. It's working. Say I've already heard this sound and I do not like the treble pickup on this particular setting on the there's no body to it. It sounds like a piece of tin. Don't worry, it gets better. I just want, you know, maybe somebody likes it. And this is with the treble on the amp at -3, so it's not that. It's just very trebly on this particular setting. Versus it's too much body. It almost has a setting too much because you can listen to the second version, which is really the first version, and it's just not worth playing it that long. So yes, I need to get the foot switch for this. I could just hit the foot switch and I would have been in business, but no, I've been buying a lot of other stuff besides the foot switch, so no foot switch for me yet, but that's on the list. I bought this guitar instead of the foot switch, and I think that was a good decision. Headphones back up. Crack the guitar wide open. Now I gotta do an adjustment on the gain. that sounds a lot better than the first sound. So the treble pickup sounds great. It just matters how you have your amp tones, effects. I'm not really sure how dry the first effect was, if it was clean or acoustic in that range, but you know, I've got the acoustic guitars, I've got the big hollow bodies. I really don't think I need to have another dry acoustic sound. So that sound with a little bit of chorus echo in there, slight reverb, that sounds great, I think. What do I know? Hope you like this video. Peace out. There's going to be more sounds coming from this guitar. A new guitar just gives you inspiration to do something, even if it's wrong. So I was just messing around with some Jeff Beck lead boots. Let's see what happens with that. Thanks for watching. The tuning keys on this guitar are fucking awesome. emptiness of that on this particular. I don't know, just too tender. Could be the setting of the amp, so. And I don't have that much treble on. after that. Whoa! It can be pretty loud. It can be pretty clean. I like it. I like that. I like the second tone that I used a lot more than the first one. That really, the first one was just flat, kind of blah. You get to hear the guitar. And as soon as you kick on an effect, it seems to correct what I was complaining about on the treble. It was just too trebly, and yeah, I could go back and adjust it and make it sound probably pretty good. Let me see where I actually had the treble on that. The treble was -4, mid-range -3, and you can see how trebly it was, and that's totally negative. So there's a lot we can do with the sound. So thanks for watching. Peace out. We'll keep making more videos with this guitar. We'll crank up some distortion. We'll add on a bunch of different effects, but that's probably enough to